Shut up. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Shutup Podcast. Ooh. He's howling. That's cool. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. We greatly appreciate y'all coming in and watching and just hanging out with us.
And glad sticking around for episode 3.
You got Jeddy in the house. Also got Rrenj.
That's me.
Over here. You know, we just decided to be a little festive, for the spooky season. Spooky. You know, he has his what is it, like steampunk mask?
It is, but it's like it's a doctor's mask.
Dr. Disease or something? Like Disease Doctor, isn't it? Is that what it's called? Like Dr. Doom or something?
No.
All right. No. And so then I have my Goomba hat, that he so graciously let me borrow. So thank you for that.
This is supposed to be on silent.
Oh my gosh. Put your phone on silent. That's crazy.
Put your mouth on silent.
Professionalism. You shut up. No, like work your technology. Okay. But yeah, so we're
that's crazy. That's crazy.
But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, we have a lot to talk about today. We have some things to talk about.
Yeah, because we've taken 3 weeks to record this one.
Listen, this is the third one.
We've had some troubles. Recording.
Huh?
But, we wanted to make sure we had a great product for y'all. So we were like, you know what? Well, let's just do it to where it's right. We're going to do it, and we're going to do it right.
But trouble don't last always. All right? Come on. Somebody say something. But, yeah, so what are we starting with? Oh, okay. So starting with, how are you? How you doing?
Oh, I'm great. I'm fantastic.
Lovely. Yeah. I'm also doing well. Thank you so much for asking.
Of course I was going to ask.
You didn't, though.
You ran over me.
I didn't run over you. You weren't talking, so you can't say that I was talking over you this time.
Not this time. You're absolutely right. But I was still answering my question.
You weren't even talking when I said that.
Because you ran over me.
How can I run over you when you were silent at the time that I came in?
I was crossing the road. You hit me with a car.
So, the first thing that we're going to talk about, we're going to start with good old Britney Spears. Good old Britney Spears.
Like that?
Because I wanted to.
Cool. No. Yeah, let's start with
That's
her
crazy,
and let's make it quick.
Because it's always something. But yeah, the last time we were talking about Shakira at the VMAs when she was dancing and she did little hips don't lie dance with, some knives. And so then Britney on Instagram, she decided to post a video of her dancing with knives, but it was very interpretive, and people were so concerned that they called the police to do a wellness check on her, right? A wellness check.
She's scaring everybody.
And so
she's scaring everybody.
She ain't scaring me. It's like, listen,
yes, she
if
is.
that's what
you love that girl. You love her.
She's made a major contribution to pop music, and we will not act like she has not.
She's scaring you.
And so that's crazy. And she was saying, she was paying homage to Shakira, right?
That's what she was saying when people started making a fuss about the fact that she's dancing with these knives. She wasn't just dancing.
Oh gosh,
chill out.
Chill out.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Go ahead.
No, I'm done.
Oh, you told me to shut up. So.
Oh, that. Okay, that's
no. Okay, so she wasn't just dancing with knives. The knives were flowing all around her body. She's not a flow artist, so she probably hasn't danced with knives like that. But man, it was scary because she came back on screen with bandages on her wrist.
Yes, and so she tried to say that they weren't real knives.
Yeah, she's like, oh no, these aren't real knives. Y'all wasn't talking all this mess when Shakira was doing it on stage. It's like, yeah, but you at home in your bikini, the small bikini, twirling around.
It was crazy. It was very interpretive, but yeah, it's just intense. If they weren't real knives, then why did you have cuts? But Britney, she's out of her conservatorship. She's doing her thing. But
I wish I had a sign that said "Leave us alone." You know how people say "Leave Britney
crazy.
alone"?
Yes,
leave us alone.
That's crazy.
We're tired.
And so
I'm tired.
And so one more thing. So because we're probably gonna have to come back to this, but one more thing is that she sat down. I think it was with US Weekly recently to actually talk about what's been going on with
situation?
her. No, in general, the conservatorship, because she hasn't said anything, so stay tuned for that. We'll come back to that later. But next up, so we have a
It was dumb.
Stupid? Why? You're dumb. You're dumb.
I didn't attack
Watch
you
your
as a
nose.
person.
Watch your nose.
Watch your head.
Watch your nose.
I'm surprised it fits.
Oh, yeah. I'm also surprised it fits, but I didn't need him to accentuate that. You're a piece of trash. So yeah, so next up we're gonna talk about Sexy Red.
It's just another one I don't. Ew. Like, I appreciate Britney. I don't have anything about Sexy Red other than like she stank.
What? That's crazy.
She said it herself.
Oh, ew, what?
She said that I'm sorry, y'all.
What do you mean?
She said on, I believe it was on Twitter, that she's happy that her coochie stank.
No, hold on. I need to adjust my seating.
You want to take a break?
Wait, no breaks. What do you mean she's happy that her coochie stank? What does that even mean?
On Twitter. We'll find it and we'll post it for y'all. But she said that she's something like she's glad that her coochie stank because she's been working hard all day, so her coochie stank, and she's happy about having a stinking coochie. And I was like, who does this? Who does these things?
A girl that wants to be relevant so bad and not just only tied to my coochie pink, my booty hole brown for Pound Town. That's what. That's the person who does that.
Stinks. It's probably yellow.
Oh, we taking these off? Cool, because my hair is getting hot. Okay. Little.
It's probably yellow.
Just keep it here. Ew.
My coochie yellow.
Ew. What?
Booty hole black.
That's.
It just sounds dirty. It just sounds dirty all the way around.
That's insane. But yeah, that's what's really crazy about it. And so, I don't know, man. She's just doing. Oh, that's actually, I sent him. You remember that Instagram that I sent you?
With what?
About what people are saying. Well, I don't know if it's people or if it's like one person.
No, man, I don't even want to say this because it's stupid.
I have to because this is the world that we live in. This is pop culture today.
He's giving it.
This is 21st century pop culture. Somebody said, her popularity is on the level of Michael Jackson.
No energy. I'm not giving it any energy. No.
This is the kind of delusion that the Lulu that we're living in. This is the kind of Lulu that we are dealing with, is that people will compare.
They just trying to make us mad.
Maybe.
They just trying to make y'all not gonna get that from me today.
Maybe, because that's the thing. Because this is the thing. You're on, because I've seen her on stage. I'm like, what is this girl actually about? She's on stage. She's not doing much of anything either. So it's like, what is it that you're doing? But like I said, I think she's just doing it for shock value, just to get her name out there, to get kind of away from the Pound Town song. But you're not doing it the right way. Now people just look at you like you're just this, like,
you're becoming the butt of a joke.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the butt of a joke. Like, it's not, especially if you want to be respected as an artist. You know what
though? Like, honestly, like Lady Gaga was the same coming out. She was the butt of a joke a lot of the time. But she had a strong message, I guess, and following.
But I mean, the thing is, though, there was something to be like, oh, what is she gonna do next? And I feel like people are like, here it's like people are like, okay, what is she gonna do next? Because it's like, what else could she possibly have left to do?
What she gonna do next.
No, I know, but I think there's some people who are asking that, and there are people like, oh, I don't want to know what she's doing next, because she's doing too much. Like, for what? Nobody cares. Nobody cares about you having a funky coochie. Cool, work hard, girl, but I don't care. That's your coochie. Wash it.
I care, because if I'm going near that, let me know.
I'm not. And I will not.
Let me know before I go near any of that.
Oh my gosh,
running the other way.
But let's get into.
And you're running to the shower.
Let's get into. But so she did an interview. Sorry, she did an interview recently, and I don't know if it's actually going to happen. But she was talking about coming out with a lip gloss brand, and here are some of the names of these lip glosses that she's coming out with. One of them is called Nut. You can guess why it's called that, or what color it's going to be by that name.
Tan, like peanuts.
And then the other one is going to be...
I'm only hoping. That's disgusting.
And that's disgusting. Yes, it is, but not as disgusting as this next one, which is called Gonorrhea. And you can guess what color it's going to be by that name.
It has to be a joke.
Do you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, I think it's for shock. I think it's so I don't know if she's actually going to release this.
What's this, a Halloween palette?
What's Halloween about? Oh,
well, I just mean, right, that. Like, the gore, nasty, like.
Well, I don't think.
Gonorrhea is nasty.
Nut isn't gory.
For some it is. For some it is. for sure.
But yeah, so this is Sexy Red, and just like an honorable mention,
Nasty Red,
the City Girls. So they just recently dropped a project called Raw, which stands for
just running down the line with these.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like, listen. But yeah, they just released an album called Raw, the City Girls. It stands for.
Was it real ass horrors?
Yes, that's exactly what it stands for. So I'm just like, this is what. And the thing
Hold
is,
on. Real ass horrors. Let's just sit on that for a minute. The album, new album is gonna be called Real.
Let's just sit for a second, silence.
In silence. I'm causing an uproar. Because that's insane.
It is insane because that's the thing.
It's stupid.
I mean, the thing is, okay, like sex positivity, like that's that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that, and I don't know if that's what they're going for though. That's the thing.
You can't go with sex positivity and me calling even yourselves whores. Whores is meant to demean.
Do you know to demean
to tear down?
You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, so I was saying maybe they're trying to take the term back, but I don't know if that's something that you can take back and to give it some like positive, connotation. I mean, like, yeah, like who cares what people think, but it's not that. It's just that it's like you want people to think of you a certain way or something. I don't know. It's just with women in rap music. Even though like there are like tons of female rappers out now, it just seems like that's the route that they all take is just a sexual route. Which I mean,
sex is power. Sex always has been power since
and it sells.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's the power behind it. Sex
sells.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But the thing is, but then you get mad when somebody will interact with you according to what you portray or what you show people. And the thing in this now, I will say this: don't disrespect somebody and be like, oh, since this is what you rap about in your songs, we just gonna do it. It's like, no, none of that. So that's nobody's giving you permission to do that. That's consent, and that's a whole other thing. We're not doing that. But I'm just saying, like, if somebody were to like talk to you and they're interacting with you in a way that's just like, oh, okay, well, you do this so that I can talk to you like this, and it's like that doesn't make it okay. But at the same time, it's like that's all that you're allowing people to see. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's maybe I'm not saying it right, or maybe I'm not going about it right.
You are. No, I get what you're saying, but basically it's like what you put out is what you're gonna get back. So if you're gonna put out into the world that you're a real ass whore, then people are gonna treat you like some real ass whores.
Yeah, and then if you get mad, it's just like, yo, you are letting people see just this. You're not even trying to show like other aspects of your life, because that can't just be you. That can't just be you. That cannot just be.
Well, like, okay, so like Megan Thee Stallion, right? Megan Thee Stallion, like she, like she raps about stuff like that too, but she also has an Instagram page where she shows different aspects of her life, her working out, her, graduating and stuff like that. So like, there's other facets, but like these other girls, it's like that's all they have. So that's all.
Man, yeah, I don't know. So we'll see, because people have actually started to come out more, talking about how they're just tired of this and they want like more from that. So we'll see. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Oh, and speaking of being tired of this, Jada's back. Just talking about nothing. Just talking about absolutely nothing. She's talking about the Oscar incident. Well, part of it.
Was
part
she
of
talking
it.
about it?
She did mention it.
Oh.
She did mention it. And what was that?
Because like the horse is dead. Stop beating it.
Listen, this was like a couple years ago. Yeah. He's already been banned. So what is she saying? So she said, when we were at the Oscars, I was actually kind of surprised he was calling me his wife, because we've been separated since 2017 and 2016. And I'm just like, who cares?
Well, I mean, a lot of people care because they like the drama and stuff like that.
But that's an old story. That's an old situation. Move on.
Yeah, but it basically shined the light on the fact that her and Will have been separated for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Yet, why would you attack Chris Rock and that's not even your wife?
Because.
But I mean, no, but yeah, I mean, it's still the mother of his children. They probably still friends or whatever the case may be. But regardless of that fact,
BUTT. But
Jada keeps kind of perpetuating this shadow over the Smith family, and it's sad.
It is,
because it's like like your kids are still kind of involved because they're famous, and,
right? Except for the oldest, he don't want nothing to do with none of that stuff. You never see him. You never see the oldest ever. Not really.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but like also just Will in general, like he has to get over the situation as well, and I just feel like you're putting him back in the spotlight. I mean, he put himself there in the first place, yes, but like you're bringing him back into this shame, and then just like I said, perpetuating it. So it's just. I feel, and it might be for her book. They always say that her book coming out. They always say that.
And this is why. Yeah. So that's why she didn't have nothing going on up until this point. Listen, hold on. Listen, wait a minute. She wasn't. We're both talking. But this is the thing. It's like, no, I mean, she wasn't working on anything to the point to where it was finished for her to start talking about it until this point.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So now that it's about to release, it's like, okay, let's go out, let's promote, and let's bring this up because then that'll stir things back up and people will be talking about her and they'll be like, oh, let's get this book.
It's like Kanye West.
Kanye West.
That's all he does. It's like if he wants to promote something that's coming out, how can I be the most controversial?
Man,
Kanye for you.
Is it true? And then like Will Smith, I think there was like an interview with Will Smith like a few years back saying that, well, we're married. There's no divorce. There's no separation. I think that kind of plays into what happened between him and Chris, because that's why he was calling her that, because he doesn't subscribe to that. He doesn't subscribe to the fact that subscribe. So he doesn't subscribe to the fact that they're separated. Yeah. And so he's like, we're married. And the thing is, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. That's your belief. That's how you navigate through your life. You know what I'm saying? So it's not for anybody else to speak down upon her or say anything otherwise. But it's just like it. But if she's saying you're separated, but you're not going with that, or you're not letting that be what it is, that's what's strange to me. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, to each their own. So whatever, I guess. I don't know.
It's one of his many sound bites.
But yeah, so I don't know. There's that. Jada's just I don't know.
There's another one.
I just don't know what else. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know what else. Yeah, but sure. So let's talk about a little bit TROYE SIVAN.
Let's talk about TROYE SIVAN.
He's doing his thing right now, for real. He dropped his new album, and so
he's dominating the gay space. He's dominating the gay space in music.
Yeah, I mean,
is he not though?
No, yeah, he came out with a bang with Rush. That was the first one, and that just like set it all in motion. So
he came out with Rush. I think it was during Pride Month or around that time.
It was during the summer for sure. Yeah,
it was definitely the anthem for homosexuals. What?
It's just funny you say. I don't know. It's just funny. It's just funny.
He thinks I'm phobic, but I'm not.
Yeah.
But
you're friend phobic.
What?
I don't know. I know. I don't make sense. You want to continue?
Yeah. I got it. So,
okay, get it. It's crazy.
So there was Rush, and then there was Got Me Started.
Got Me Started is my personal favorite for sure. Definitely check that out. TROYE SIVAN. Want me to check it all out, but yeah, definitely Got Me Started by TROYE SIVAN. That's a really cool song. It's a cool vibe,
Yeah, and I think he's been doing more choreo now, dancing a lot more.
Because he's not known for being a dancer,
he's not, because he's not a
dancer. Yeah,
he's not a dancer.
Well, he's not known for dancing. We'll say that he's not known for dancing, but
he's doing this thing. He's working.
He is.
Like Britney Spears. He's working on that choreo, and he does it, and he doesn't.
Excuse me. What does that mean? Like Britney Spears, he's working on choreo. First of all, Britney Spears is a dancer. She's a trained dancer. She did competitive dance. She did lyrical dance.
That's great.
She is a dancer. So for you to say that he's working on it just like Britney Spears. And so his other video that he dropped, his other song that he dropped was one of the girls. Is what it's called. Now this one, I think, it was a good plan that he had, because he started off, okay, let's do something. Start with something fun, and then we're gonna get into something a little bit like more of a vibe. Really get people like feeling good and stuff like that. And then I'm going to give you a little bit of this, which is really interesting. So in this video, for those of you who don't know, I don't know if there's any Disney Channel fans that watch this or people that used to watch Disney Channel, but there was a show called...
Don't look at me. This is just...
Yeah, I don't remember the name of the show, but anyway, and so Ross Lynch was on it, and who is a part of the Driver era. The Driver era.
I'm a bit
is
older.
the name of the band. What?
I'm a bit older. I didn't watch Disney Channel like that.
What do you mean you're a bit older? What does that mean?
He's in like the newer Disney Channel era, no?
Yeah, he's after like the Lizzie McGuire and That's So Raven and Even Stevens era. He's like after that, like right after that, and so yeah, Ross Lynch, he was in his video, and it was very interesting because like Troy was dressed up in drag, and he was like I guess the co-star, I guess you could say the vixen or whatever, I guess Ross Lynch you could say, of the video. And so he was just sitting in a chair, look sitting in a chair like shirtless, and then TROYE SIVAN is just dancing like all over the place around him and stuff like that, and it was just very shocking to see him be part of the video because I was like, oh, okay, I mean like
because Ross Lynch is straight.
Yes, very much so.
So that's probably something we should say initially.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it was just
for him to be a part of the video and the love interest in that video was interesting.
Yeah. So I mean, but yeah, TROYE SIVAN, he's really definitely he's doing this thing. It feels like he's like really. I mean, not that he didn't know before, but it feels like he's really coming into himself as an artist and kind of like what he wants to put out there, and just kind of very solidified. It feels. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, so that's that. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of TROYE SIVAN. Keep doing your thing. Congratulations, all that good stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No, he's really good. Y'all should check him out.
Yeah. So okay. Listen. Okay. I'm already getting mad.
Why?
Even just thinking about this. Can we?
Do you want to talk?
Yes, I do. Oh. Let's talk about Tinder. I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick. Did you hear about this?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me just readjust my seating again because I need support.
Oh.
This is
rant incoming in 3.
So what? Tinder, you need to chill out because they have a new feature now called what do you know what the name of the feature is though?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So they have a feature where you I don't know, I'm just going to call it Tinder.
It's a subscription service.
Yeah, it's a subscription feature on Tinder that you can actually message people that you don't match with, because usually on dating apps you have to match with the person in order for both of you to be able to message each other, but this feature allows you to message people that you haven't even matched with. And I think there are other features, other things that come with it.
Yeah, it's not just that. There's also because you're more of an active member, you're also going to be put in line with other active members. So basically what they're saying is people who are like really intently looking for love, you'll be paired up more so with those people who are actively looking for love. That way it'd be easier to match.
Yeah, so for the people that are actively looking for love, they're maybe going to help you find love. And you want to know why I say that? Because for the people who are active users, for $500 get off here. For $500 a month, you can have this feature. You can subscribe to this feature for $500 a month. $500 a month. That is a car note. That is a number of bills that you can pay. You want them to pay that and maybe find somebody to match with? Well, I'm going to say this. If I have to pay $500 a month, I'm going to say this. I better find somebody within a week's time, and the minute we lay eyes on each other, when we meet each other in person, instant orgasm. Because that's a lot of money, bro. That's crazy. It better be such a connection where it's just like, oh gosh, like I'm exploding. Like that's insane. $500. $500. That is a ticket. That is a ticket to a festival. That is money for a trip that you've probably been saving up for because you don't have money like that. But oh no, Tinder, let's give these active members, and access to message people that they haven't matched with. But for $500 a month, why would somebody pay that? Get a matchmaker. Tinder isn't necessarily playing matchmaker. They're just, here are people, talk to them. You better guide me to the person. You know what I'm saying? You message me and be like, okay, so based off your preferences, we feel like you and this person could, would match really well because this and this and this. But no, it's just, $500. Here's a person. Y'all might like each other and y'all might not. Also, when you meet in person, it's different from when you meet online. Let's get that straight. You could have great conversation online and you guys are having a cool conversation. It's exciting because you realize that you have things in common. So of course you're going to start the initial conversation, and sometimes when you get in person, it's a completely different thing. Now, some people have met and fell in love and have wonderful lives together from being on dating apps, but then there are the other people that don't. They think that they might have found somebody, then they meet in person, and maybe the first one is great. But then as you go down the road with more dates, oh, no. And I just paid $500 for this? For this? Do you know what I'm saying? Don't you think that's insane? Don't you think that's insane? $500 for $4.99. No, with taxes, probably like what, $507.
This is a PSA from Jeddy.
Tinder, y'all gotta chill out. Leave people alone. And anyways, Tinder is more known for people getting on there to bang other people. Not saying that always happens, but I'm just saying for people when they hear Tinder, it's like, ooh, who are you getting with? Not that, oh, you're on that app.
Depends.
Oh my God. It depends. It depends on what?
It depends on the person. I think some people do get on there to look for matching with others. And some people get on there looking to,
to get nasty. Yes.
Which it's just like I said, it depends, and that's what Tinder is trying to do with this service. I'm not saying that it's an agreeable amount of money, but it's definitely something that they're
an agreeable amount of money
that they're able to do, and people are actually subscribing to it, or so.
That's then it must be people with money. It must be people with money that they can just give. I mean, but I just think, I think
giving my card note to Tinder.
Listen, exactly that. Gas is too high.
So
gas is too high.
Podience, let me know if y'all like when Jeddy does his rant, because we'll have him rant more on the podcast.
No, it's just crazy because, like you said, it is a car note. It's a car note with a little bit of extra left over. Really? $500? I'm telling you, that's money that can go towards your mortgage. That's money that can go to a multitude of bills. I'm sorry, I can't even talk. I'm so irritated because it's stupid. It's stupid. I don't like this.
I see. Okay.
My gosh, man, Tinder, chill out. I'm over it, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
What have we got next?
So we have Paris. Paris.
Like I said, we did this shoot like 3 or 4 times. I forgot about Paris by this time.
Paris.
As of this time, I think they're finally getting a hold on it. But what happened was, there was a bedbug infestation in Paris.
Infestation.
And in all of Paris, like it's not just like a remote location, but in all of Paris. I'm sorry, there was a bedbug.
Sick.
Of you interrupting.
That was good.
Thank you.
That was good.
A bedbug infestation in all of Paris that really has them on edge, Paris on edge, because the Olympic Games are supposed to be in Paris this year.
Whoa!
This time around.
That's
so
yes.
All the tourists coming in, they even alert tourists on the airlines and hotels and everything like that before you enter the hotel rooms and stuff like that. Check the corners of your bed, because that's where bed bugs like to reside mostly. Like, just check your bed sheets and all that stuff. And they actually were advising tourists to either leave your clothes and just buy a new set of clothes, or like burn them, like you normally do when bed bugs come around, because it was that bad.
That's
Subways,
crazy.
like Subways,
Eat
like
fresh.
Did you think that was a good one? So I think Paris is finally getting a hold on it, getting a handle on it, which is good, because it would postpone the Olympic Games, and they'd have to find somewhere else to do it. And Paris needs this because
for the economy, right?
For the economy, it's lacking right now, and it's low. And so the Olympic Games would definitely help out the economy, and it sucks because it's the worst time for that to happen.
I mean, the absolute worst, because that means it could be extremely worldwide spread in a way. Do you know what I'm saying? If they were to get to that,
that's the reason why they're telling tourists to either burn their clothes or leave them there, throw them away, because they don't want it to spread to other countries too. So Paris, please please get a hold on that, because man,
yeah, it's
no more spreading of mass things
right
around the planet. I don't want any more spread.
But my thing is, so for them to say, oh, we advise you to probably just get rid of your clothes and get some new ones. But the thing is, would that really help? Because if there's an infestation, couldn't they be on, the clothes that they get? So, like, would that even really, like, solve anything? Would that even be a solution?
They're less likely to be on new clothes.
Okay.
So, because their travels and, like, laying down everywhere and stuff like that, they're most likely to be on their clothes that they've traveled with throughout the town.
Gotcha. Okay. And I feel even worse for the hotel employees, like, the amazing people that are, you know what I'm saying? Because then they're working in it all day.
Yeah, I mean,
so it's just like, so what do they do?
Visible bed bugs on the subway train.
Visible. There were celebrities that were there for Paris Fashion Week, and they were telling them, like, yo, like, and I don't even think they knew that was happening when they got, because if I knew, I would have been like, listen, I'm gonna have to watch y'all on YouTube or something. Like, that's not, I'm not going there and then bringing this back, and then my body gets all bit up and all weird and stuff, and I see these little things. That's
a lot.
Oh, Paris, man. But I mean, that's good. It sounds like they're getting a hold of it. So I mean, there's there's that. That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
sorry for the audio and the visuals that we're giving you right now.
Ooh, goosebumps, goosebumps.
Y'all skin's not crawling like ours.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. So, did you hear about Meta?
What?
Did you hear about Meta?
Oh, no.
You heard me.
No, I didn't.
You understood what I said. That's.
Did y'all?
Yes, I'm sure they did. I speak clearly into this microphone.
About Meta?
Yes. Okay, so Meta, what the?
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. So what's happening?
So you did this to yourself.
You did this to me.
Sorry.
So Meta's basically been working with celebrities, and they're going to basically be using their likeness for the next 2 years.
Oh, that.
Yeah, and so basically they're creating interactive Instagram pages that people, can interact with. And so, but what's interesting and what's weird to me is that, so these celebrities that have signed on, because I think there's about 15 or 16 of them, they're going to have different names, different, hobbies and occupations. So it's like you're interacting with the celebrity, but it's not as themselves, is what it's sounding like. And so, and they're going to be, it's reported that they're going to be getting paid like an upward of, I think, 5 or 6 million for like 6 hours of work. And I guess when you think about it, it's like using their likeness for the next 2 years. Mm-hmm. And so I'm sure there was like some kind of, discussion about what exactly it was going to be used for. Cause I'm sure they didn't be like, oh yeah, I'll do it. And they didn't ask what they'd be used for. I wouldn't, not if I didn't know what it was being used for. You can use my likeness to do some weird stuff. It's like, I didn't sign on for that.
But you're getting paid $5 million.
I know, but I'm not getting paid.
Use me.
Well, you heard it here first. Likes to be used like a little slut.
And he likes to be broke like a little slut. A little broke slut.
And he's trash that needs to be thrown out and collected by the dumpster men on Mondays and Thursdays. Get to your bin, ho.
Oh, now? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Make ends meet.
Make ends meet. You make ends meet. You make ends meet.
I'm just kidding.
And so some of these people, some of the celebrities that have signed on for some of the people that have signed on for this, for example, some people, Kendall Jenner is one, Tom Brady, Snoop Dogg, Mr. Beast, Charlie D'Amelio. I always say her last name wrong.
It's okay.
I don't like when you agree because then it feels like you're throwing shade.
Nah.
You're not like, oh, it's fine. You say like, yeah, you are, but it's okay.
I'm a ray of sunshine.
What is?
I'm a ray of sunshine.
You are a ray of sunshine?
Yeah,
your outfit is a ray of sunshine, but it's worn on a dark person.
Jealous?
No.
You
I
sure?
like this shirt. I look cute in this shirt.
You do. Yeah, you
I do.
Good.
I
you
do.
Look good. No, you do.
Thank you.
Nice on
and
you.
I like this outfit as well.
Thanks.
I forgot you had this, so it surprised you when I seen you walk in.
That's
I was
because
like,
you don't think I wear colors.
Because
I don't know
what have you said about colors? What have you said about colors?
No,
what have you said about colors?
You keep saying that I said some weird something about colors, and I haven't.
No, not weird something. It's just that you said colorful isn't really your thing.
I've never said that.
What are you talking about? You said like you don't wear colors like that. Like that's not your aesthetic. That's not like colors aren't like the first thing you go to. No.
He wears neon.
I do.
And like,
in fact, I'd
like
wear
lime
this
green, like stuff like that. I don't say I don't wear colors. I like colors.
You do?
Yes, I'm wearing colors.
I thought maybe you wore that because it would be a cool look for the pod.
I wore pink last time, pink and white.
There wasn't that much pink. There was more white.
Okay, for sure. But no, so what I'm saying is I don't like neon bright colors like that. Like that's not my aesthetic. I'm not a whole like neon type of guy.
Are these not bright colors?
No, like neon. I like bright colors.
Don't say it like that. Like I'm stupid. Like I'm just a stupid dumb.
I just said it so that you could hear me because I didn't think you heard me.
You never think I hear you.
You didn't just now.
I can't stand you.
Well, it's a good thing you're sitting down.
Well, yeah, it is a good thing I'm sitting down.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about Meta. So the thing about that is just very interesting because I'm thinking, okay, now why would you agree to do something like that? Like this kind of stuff, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know.
I think it's good to get in front of it because it's going to happen anyways. So it's just like, Meta's going to be out here, not just Meta, but AI is going to be out here taking over the acting world, the music world eventually here. So it's better to get in front of it and make sure that you're getting that coin than to be behind it and being left behind.
I mean, I guess at least you have one more time to say broke in my direction. That's crazy. And I'm not broke. I told you what's going on with me.
You are rich.
You disgusting punk. I told you what's going on with me today.
You are rich
on
in
today.
Friendship and love. You are rich.
And you're rich in debauchery. And you're rich in being a complete douche. You're rich in being a jerk. You're rich in being a dick. You're so damn rich.
Thank you.
Gosh. That's insane. I told you what's happening with me. I ain't broke, boy.
Just messing.
Oh, you're messing?
Just playing around.
Yeah, just playing around. Huh? You like to play around? You like to mess?
That's enough.
You're enough.
Thank you.
You're not. I shouldn't have said that. You get me so damn irritated. I can't stand you. But yeah, and so I don't know. It's just really interesting. But at least with this, it's not gonna be. It's not an AI thing. It's actually them. They put in the work. Like it's them. They made the content and all that stuff. Whatever that's gonna be put out. Whatever that'll look like. And then also Meta's working on the possibility of having users be able to do the same thing. So, but I don't know what. I don't know what users would really need that for. I guess I feel like the only people that would really benefit from doing something like that would be like influencers or like other content creators and stuff like that, but just users in general.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have a lot of people who just like want to have that likeness of the person that they admire, Justin Bieber, or whatever. Just to have that likeness there and be able to interact with it. Some people, it's like a dream for them. So. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I don't know. So, like, what do you think about that? Do you think it's like interesting? Do you think it's whatever? Is it just like, well, it scares me, but just because, like, it's AI world taking over actual human likeness and like the soul that a human has, that spirit that a human has. When AIs take over, it's just not going to be there anymore, and everything is going to be saturated with robotics and like lackluster work. Ooh, that was just, I don't know. That was just the air just changed a little bit in here. That was I was like, oh gosh, like that's how I feel though. It's scary, but let's move on from them. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know, but yeah. So I mean, let's do some shout outs. Oh yeah, let's do some. It's time for some shout outs. Shout outs. Oh, I like that. New jingle for the shout out section. You do it. Shout outs. Let's harmonize. Shout outs.
Let's go. Listen, come on.
He was excited about that.
Okay, so who are we starting with first? I'm sorry, that was good.
No, it was actually
Because you know what I'm saying? We sing. That's what we do.
We
Harmonization.
We do this.
Harmonization.
We do this.
We do this.
That's something we do.
Stop playing. Stop playing with us. Stop playing with me.
Let's get to these shout outs, man. No. He's dead. He's dead and gone. First shout out for me right now, who I see him working real hard right now is my boy CT the King Piece.
Yeah, CT.
He is working real hard, grinding it out with albums and music and just constant like appearances and shows. He's constantly on social media with like losing weight and stuff like that. Just he's on this journey with like being healthy and losing weight, which is amazing. He's doing a lot of work. His last album that came out was called Elevators 2.
Elevators?
Yes, it's a great listen. Y'all really need to listen to that. Your boy's on it, the Rrenj. I'm also working with him on a couple of other songs as well. But just aside from that, he's really showcasing what grinding it out to become something is about.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. And his lyricism too is ridiculous.
The lyricist.
Yeah, bars, like for real. Like it's crazy. Just bars, just on every corner of the street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is definitely something that we're going to keep trying to do on this podcast because we do love our artists here. We support them and
supporting
there's
artistry.
So many different ones. So don't come at us for like not mentioning whoever because we'll more than likely get to y'all.
We'll get to you. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. No, I mean, but we will though, because I mean, there really are a lot of people, to make mention of. You know,
we don't want to spend a whole because we could talk about them for a whole hour.
We could talk about
2 hours. We want to do this like little segment just to give people some shout outs, some love. And so so my first one is CT. Who's yours?
Mine is the Hate Drugs. The Hate Drugs. It is a band. They are a band, and I want to say they do like pop rock music, kind of like reminiscent, like early 2000s with like a modern twist. I mean, that's just kind of what I get from them. But yeah, the Hate Drugs, I mean, a group of four dudes, amazingly talented musicians. They're about to go on tour, a small tour. And I think the first stop, I think, is supposed to be in LA. But we'll put information for what they're doing and also information for CT.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna have both of their Instagram handles or like music,
all that information,
and stuff like that down on the description, so y'all can check them out.
But yeah, these guys are extremely talented. And they're also a part of other projects as well outside of the Hate Drugs, so they stay busy, they stay in the music scene, and they're just doing their thing, and they have a great following, and they're just really cool people. Talented.
They're definitely dope.
Talented, hardworking. Really cool people. Same thing with CT, and so that's why we wanted to give mention to them as well. Yeah, and so like I said, we'll give all their information down below, and you can check them out, listen to their music. It might be something that you might enjoy.
You'll definitely enjoy.
Shout out to the Hate Drugs. Shout out. Shout out. Listen, y'all stop playing with us. Stop playing with us.
Little sidebar though. That has something to do. I just want to give a little shout out. Just last night, we went to a little shindig, Halloween shindig, and your boy Jeddy Bear.
Oh yeah, I was performing.
Yes, he did fantastic.
Thank you so much.
You looked amazing. You looked like you were having fun up there. You did really good.
Well, I got some pictures, so I'll have to put it down in some videos. Thank you to Vanessa Bonner, who's here in the studio with us. Thank you so much. Also, my boy Abonner, he joined me on stage. He's also in the studio today. Check out his stuff. You know what I'm saying? He got music.
He's everywhere. That boy,
look at him. Yes.
That boy is literally got his hands in everything.
He does. And we'll see it now. I'm gonna put him on blast for a little bit. So, because the thing is, he's very talented, but he hasn't put a whole bunch of focus on his own stuff. But he is in his era. He's there. He is. I've gotten to hear the stuff that he's working on. He's about to start dropping. Listen, stop playing with this man.
Yeah.
Stop playing with this man. So and he's produced a lot of our music. Basically like majority of it, really.
Yeah, pretty much my whole album.
Yeah, and so
The Rrenj of Love out everywhere.
Oh, we're plugging
shamelessly.
You are shameless. Okay.
I was like, okay, listen. I stopped.
But yeah, so those are the people that we wanted to shout out today.
But yeah, no. But yeah, no, shout out to the people who performed last night. Y'all did really good. We will mention y'all later.
Yeah, big shout out to AIE, Jayon, Blessed to Beat, Braun, and Stephanie Soul and Loud Entertainment. Yeah, for putting on this event. You know, it was a really cool turnout. It was a cool crowd. It was a lot of fun. You know, just great energy and just different sounds from different people. So it was really great to be a part of it. So I appreciate y'all having me out. Yeah, a
lot of artists that performed.
Here we go.
Earlier in the show, stayed the whole time, and that's fantastic. It's real supportive.
Go back to previous episodes to understand why this is happening right now. But yeah, you know, so it was a really great experience. So thank you so much to y'all for, you know, having me be part of the show, and thank you to Abonner and also T Davis for joining me on stage. You know, it really was a really great time, so I appreciate it. More shows are on the way, so be on the lookout for that. For me and him. He needs to perform more.
So what I'm going to talk about now is really quick.
Okay.
You're right. Right. But no,
really so you're rolling eyes.
No,
really quick.
You roll eyes all the time.
Really quick.
Your eyes roll.
Really quick.
Rolling.
Really quick.
Rolling.
Really quick. Really quick.
Yeah. So recently, I want to give a little short story. So.
Story time, I guess.
Rant time. Do you not remember your?
I went through a lot.
Bye. So no, just a little quick story. So if y'all know who Shane Dawson is, he's a really popular YouTuber.
Yeah.
He has around 19 million, 20 million followers or something like that, but that's just on YouTube. He has other followers across the social media board. He has a lot of followers. Big name in the social media world. So he has a cameraman that he works with, also a friend to him as well. His name is Chris Breitinger.
Yes.
And recently on one of the podcasts, well, not recently, but back, I want to say earlier this year, on one of his podcasts that they did, the Shane Dawson podcast, Chris had mentioned wanting to work with smaller filmmakers, and like he just likes to do it like for fun. It's something that he wants to do for fun. And so in my head, I was just like, man, I should reach out to him because, you know, I make YouTube. Music, not YouTube videos. Well, we do make YouTube videos, but also we make music videos, and I want to branch out on doing short films as well.
You want to be an actor?
I am an actor.
So as you were saying, that's
So
crazy.
but you know, just by thinking like, well, you know, he's a bigger name, so I probably won't recognize or notice me reaching out to him. So I really just didn't do anything until recently, when I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna try to start reaching out to people I want to work with, regardless of their status. And so, Chris,
come on, say it again, say that again, because people need to understand it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, that's true. Like, you should reach out to people you want to work with. You never know if they're going to reach back out to you or whatever the case may be. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna reach out to Chris, and I'm gonna just check and see if maybe he'll find my message, my DM on Instagram. And so did that. Prayed about it. You know, tried to, you know, manifest it in my mind. Like, he's gonna look at it. He's gonna see it.
Come on.
And within a week and a half, like not even 2 weeks, we were at the theater, and me, Jada, and a friend of ours, we were at the movies. And I was grabbing a drink, and while I was grabbing a drink, I turned to my left and I see Chris Breitinger just
right there,
just about to leave, chilling. I was like, I'm gonna catch this dude, catch him on his way out. No, but I was like, let me catch him on his way out, because I'm like, this is insane. It's insane to me because it was less than 2 weeks. I hit him up, I prayed about it, tried to manifest it, and then here he is, like right in my presence. And so I hit him up. Chris, is that you? Oh, you know, he's like real startled. It was just like, yes.
Yeah, intense.
I was very intense. I'm a very intense person.
Well.
But he was very nice, kind-hearted guy. Yeah. He was real pleased that I reached out to him. He was excited to hear what I had to do, or what I wanted to work on him with.
Work with him on
him.
Work with on him?
I can't find it. Y'all know what I mean.
Work with on him.
Chill out. You know what I'm trying to say.
Just the project that he wanted to work with him on.
Yes, work with him on.
Not on him.
Jeez. But no, yeah, the project that I wouldn't work with him on, and he was like, he'll check me out. We exchanged information, and you know, I thought that's gonna be it. Like, you know, he saw me, he was happy. It was, you know, just like another like fan meeting, but I was sorely mistaken, pleasantly mistaken, because he hit me up the next morning, and we've been chatting up ever since. And he gave our podcast a shout out, which is amazing.
He did. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, that was really cool. Like,
you didn't have to. I didn't ask you to.
He didn't. And so that was. Thank you so much. Like, hopefully, if he bumps into you again, hopefully I'm there and I can actually officially meet you, because I was on my way into the theater when it happened,
and I didn't. Which movie theater are we in? I'm like trying to talk to Chris. Which movie theater? It's over there.
That's crazy. Just so dismissive. But this is the thing. I didn't know who Chris was, and so I thought it was a friend of his from high school that he hasn't seen in a really long time. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go into the theater. Which one? But then he was talking to me about it afterwards. I was like, that's crazy though, for real. Just in such a short time, and he's literally right there in front of your face.
Yeah, it was insane. And the reason why I was so like jarred by the situation is just because it just felt like the right place at the right time. And that's rare. It's rare to feel like that.
Yeah.
In your life, and like it's like a power that you actually like get that flows through you. That's just like, whoa, this was what was meant to happen.
Yeah.
And it sounds like I'm making more of it than it was, but that's just literally how I felt at the moment. I was just like, this is insane. I read about it, manifested it, reached out to him, and he was right there on a short time frame.
How you feel about it is how you feel about it. And this is
for sure.
And so but piggybacking a little bit off of what you said, you're in a place where, you're just going to start reaching out to people no matter their status. Because this is the thing. They are in the same industry, in the same line of work or similar line of work. So it only makes sense to start reaching out to those people. I know at some point you may think like, oh, I don't want to work with like, smaller people. Some people are like that. That's too bad. But the thing is, at some point, you're going to get to a certain level, and then it's like, okay, so start now.
Yeah.
Start putting your feelers out there. Start getting to know people, networking, and all that stuff. It's important. It really is. Yeah. And, this is as much of a social thing as it is a work thing, as it is a creative thing. There are a lot of different aspects of it. But, yeah, if you're an artist or if you're a creative and you see somebody that's in your similar line of work, reach out to them, even if they are a lot bigger.
Local. Big time or local, because a lot of people just have that issue in general where they don't really want to reach out to someone just for the fear of rejection, or just the fear of they are not able to bring to the table something that the other person has much more experience with.
Sometimes you got to fail, and even so, if it doesn't work out, that doesn't mean that it won't later on. Yeah. If you don't fail, you'll never really know success.
Yeah, and I know it just means move on. There's so many avenues for you to walk through.
Yeah.
So, just move on.
Yeah, just keep doing it.
Keep pushing.
Keep pushing.
That was good.
Thank you.
Yeah. So,
thank you so much. So that was
So let's end this thing. We've been on this couch for a minute.
Woo! Okay. So yeah, thank you so much.
Sweat. I'm sorry. You get sweat like right above your cheek.
Oh, is that what's happening? Right underneath?
That's why we need to go.
Right underneath your eye.
Thank y'all so much for watching this episode of the Shutup Podcast.
Shut up. Shut your mouth.
Rrenj and
Jeddy
Bear.
Oh, bye. Bye.
No, like and subscribe. Please.
Yes.
All right, y'all.
Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe. Comment.
Is messy.
Comment. Ask us questions.
This is a messy outro.
No, we haven't gotten questions yet. Ask us questions. You know what I'm saying? We want to answer them. We want to interact with y'all. So, give us.
No, please.
Yeah.
And our fault, too, because we really haven't been interacting with y'all like we're supposed to. But we're going to start interacting with y'all. So please hit that comments. Question of the day. Let's get a question for them to answer.
Okay.
Let's do.
Gosh. Okay. Do you think? No, I don't know.
What? You have nothing?
No, I do, but I don't know if that would be a good question.
Okay, let's see.
Okay. Do you feel that it is possible and that you should forgive when you've been cheated on?
Oh, God.
I mean, there are a lot of opinions on it, but yeah. So if you get cheated on, do you feel like it's possible to forgive, and do you think that you should forgive, or can you only do one or the other?
Right. And how do y'all feel about this Tinder 500 subscribe? Thank y'all. Have a good night.